Hi friends, here is what you missed if you weren't able to make it to our Zoom lesson today. So for today's activity in Seesaw, you are talking about finding different resources to help you with this passion project. So a couple of resources that I have that I'm going to share with you are Destiny Discover, CrabTreeBooks.com, and Google. And I want you to make sure when you're using Google that you are mindful of what you are using because as you know, Google can maybe lead us to inappropriate sites, so it is your responsibility to be mindful of what you are looking at. And please remember, the tech team, Mr. Cates, Ms. Hallberg, Ms. Lane, are all still able to see what you are looking on at your computer. Okay? So, what I want you guys to look at first is Destiny Discover. You all use Destiny Discover with Mrs. Geidner in the library, so you should be familiar with it. And if you remember, my Pebble topic that I am focusing on are killer whales. You know what, maybe I should say orcas. So I'm gonna Google orcas and in pops a book. Click on it and I can log in to access the book. I'm not logged in right now because I don't have it saved on my iPad, but I do have it saved on my computer. The second website that you're going to use is Crabtree Publishing. It's just crabtreebooks.com up here, okay? And this is, again, an optional website, but the way it works is if you look over here, it says to access, click here and enter the password or the username read and the password free. So if I click here, username read, password free. And log in. Hopefully it doesn't take so long for you guys. So now I'm going to see an option where it says refine your search. So I'm going to click search field display, title, and I'm going to look if there is anything about orcas in the title. It's not showing up now, but I do know that when I did this on my computer, I was able to see it. So it might just be that I can't see it on my iPad, but it works better on your computer. Yeah. I can't see my search results on my iPad, but it definitely works on my computer. I tried it there. The other thing I want you to take a look at is Google. Now, like I said, we need to be very, very mindful when we are using Google. So my recommendation for you when you are using Google is I would say orcas for kids. I would recommend typing the words for kids after anything that you are looking up on the internet so that you don't accidentally stumble upon something inappropriate and you are able to read a text that's at your level and you're not reading some crazy scientific article that's 50 pages long with lots of weird words that you might have never heard of before. So I'm going to click go. And here I have Orca, National Geographic Kids, Wildcats, or Krats, Killer Whale Facts for Kids, Killer Whale Orca Facts Animal Guide for Kids. It's a lot of different things. Orca Kids Zone, a lot of different options that I can look at, okay? So going back over here, talking about these resources, when you are using your resources, I want you to think of the following things. The first thing I want you to think of is this is a reliable site. Once you get to a site, think about it. Is this reliable? Is this telling me true information about my passion project? Because I know you're shocked, there is a lot of false information on the internet. So you need to make sure you are looking at a reliable site that is giving you true information. If you are not sure about that, please come to my office hours and we can take a look at the site together. The second thing is, do I understand this text? If you don't understand the text, try typing for kids after it. That's going to help you find information that's at your level, like I was talking about earlier. And is it giving me information about my research question? So if I'm searching killer whales and I type in orcas and it gives me a search result for maybe oceans and it thinks I typed it wrong and it meant to spell correct it to oceans, Is that giving me the information I want about my research question? No, it's giving me information about something else. So make sure that you are using your research question and getting the right information. You can also use any books you have from home, any magazines you have from home, any articles you have from home. Those things are all okay as long as they are approved and you have used them in your house before. You are allowed to use them for this passion project. When you go into Seesaw today, you are going to see something that says My Passion Project Resources. And it says list at least 3 resources that you think might help you complete your research. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here, and I'm truly not sure if this is going to work, but I might click. So I think I have to log in for this to work. I am going to, there's my whales book. So what I can do is I can copy that search bar information, that address, go back to my text or my Seesaw, and I should be able to, where did that text box just go? Copy and paste. Yep. And then I can drag that text box. I don't think I can do this in Notability, you guys. Oh, maybe I can. And I can drag that text box and I can put it right there so that I am able to go back and link those sites that I was going to use for my passion project. Okay? What just happened? I would also, if I were you, bookmark the pages that you are planning on using for your passion project so you don't lose them. Okay? You can also type that you are going to use, like if you would rather write on there that you are planning to use Destiny Discover. I want you to tell me what your book is called. So my book is called Orcas, Killer Whales. So I would write Orcas, Killer Whales. And you're going to do the same thing for any websites that you would use from Crabtree Books. You can copy and paste them in here. And you may also type, I would like you to also type Crabtree and then the title of the book. You can do that as well. Down here you could put a Google site if you find a Google site that you want to share with me. And then the second page is going to say list at least 3 more resources that you think might help complete your research. You should be able to find 6 different resources that you can use to get information for your passion project. If you can't find 6 different sources, that might mean that there's not enough information out there for you to study this passion project and that we need to think of a different topic. Or it might mean that we need to narrow it down to a more specific Pebble topic and it's still too big of a mountain topic. I hope that this makes sense and that you guys are doing well with this passion project, because next week we are going to start putting it together. But for today and the rest of the week, I would like you to just get started getting your sources together and doing some reading and getting information on your passion project. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.